Once upon a time, in a land nestled amongst emerald mountains and whispering rivers, stood an ancient Buddhist monastery. Within its weathered walls, monks with heads smoothly shaven and robes the color of the setting sun devoted their lives to meditation, study, and the pursuit of enlightenment. Amongst these seasoned seekers lived a young girl named Anya. Abandoned at the monastery steps as a babe, she'd been raised by the compassionate monks, her laughter and unusual melody amidst their solemn chants. While the monks adhered to strict discipline and detachment, Anya possessed a spirit as wild and vibrant as the wildflowers adorning the meadows. Anya's days were a curious blend of the sacred and the playful. She'd rise with the dawn chorus of birdsong to join the monks in mindful breathing exercises, her small form mirroring their cross-legged stillness. Afterward, she'd learn the teachings of the Buddha, the path of compassion, the fleeting nature of the material world, and the potential for inner peace within every being. Yet, Anya's boundless energy couldn't be contained within meditation cushions and scriptures. Afternoons saw her scampering through the gardens, chasing butterflies, her giggles echoing through the austere halls. She befriended the monastery's cook, learning the art of nourishing others through simple, wholesome meals. And as the sun dipped below the horizon, she'd often sneak into the library, her fingers tracing ancient texts illuminated by flickering candlelight. The monks both loved and were exasperated by their unusual ward. Some saw her as a disruption to their solemn way of life. Others recognized within her a reflection of their own younger selves, a yearning for connection and joy amidst a life of focused contemplation. One clear autumn morning, a renowned Buddhist scholar came to visit the monastery. Drawn to Anya's infectious curiosity, he invited her to join him on his travels, promising to open doors to renowned centers of learning. Anya's heart was torn. The monastery was her home, her found family, yet a spark of adventure ignited within her. She sought the counsel of the eldest monk, a man whose eyes held the wisdom of 100 lifetimes. "Anya," he said, his voice soft as a breeze, "the path to enlightenment takes many forms. The Buddha did not seek wisdom solely within monastery walls." With the old monk's gentle blessing, Anya bid farewell to her childhood sanctuary. As she journeyed with the scholar, she encountered both the profound and the profane. She witnessed acts of selfless compassion in bustling market squares and the depths of human suffering in impoverished villages. Within renowned temples, she debated philosophy with learned masters, but also encountered the corrupting influence of ego and power. Throughout it all, Anya clung to the core lessons she'd learned among the monks. She practiced mindful breathing when anger or frustration threatened to overwhelm her. She treated every person, from beggar to king, with equal kindness. Even in the chaos of the world, she rose before dawn to meditate, grounding herself in the stillness within. Over time, Anya's reputation grew. She became known not as a scholar or a monk, but as a bridge between the disciplined spiritual life and the messy, vibrant world. People sought her out not for lofty pronouncements, but for her down-to-earth ability to illuminate Buddhist teachings within everyday struggles. One day, her travels led her back to the monastery of her youth. Now a grown woman, Anya felt a pang of nostalgia as she passed through the familiar gates. The monks, older and grayer, greeted her with warmth, the years of gentle bickering melting away. That evening, Anya shared stories of her journey, her voice ringing clear in the moonlit courtyard. The monks listened intently, their faces reflecting the flickering lamplight. In her tales of simple joys and heart-wrenching sorrow, they glimpsed the truth of the Buddha's teachings brought to life. As Anya concluded, a hush descended upon the gathering. Then, one by one, the monks bowed their heads in respect. They'd recognized that the wildflower girl, who'd once disrupted their quietude, had blossomed into a bearer of wisdom in her own unique way.